A little bit of scuff, but alright. Morning.
I can see you're not doing too well. You hungry?
Not really. I mean, I am, but I don't know if it'd sit well.
It doesn't hurt to try. Yeah. I'll just leave these here for you.
I appreciate it.
Doesn't fit through the bars, but I'm sure you can figure it out. How you feeling?
It was a long night. Not all that good.
Any symptoms? Anything like that?
I ache. I've got no energy. I can't focus on anything. I have to try really hard not to be short at everything right now.
Well, I shirked my usual duties this morning. I'm gonna try to help you somehow.
I appreciate it.
But I'll find something out. And we'll do it without the flowers.
I appreciate that.
Is there anything you need?
I don't think so. I appreciate the thought.
Don't be afraid to flag someone down if you need something.
Will do.
Lawrence?
Good afternoon, Sarah.
How are you feeling?
Horrible. But I'm upright.
Yeah, I suppose. Do you need anything?
Oh, that's a moment.
Okay, so you got food. So that's good. You eating okay?
And I'm hungry, but I don't know if any of that will actually stay down. So, I'll see what happens. Nothing really feels right at the moment.
Understandable.
Good afternoon. Rise and shine.
Well, I
is
can
this
give
for
you 1 out of 2.
1 out of 2?
I don't think I've got much shine today. But I'm upright.
Oh, don't worry. I'll shine bright for the both of us.
I'll keep you in my prayers.
Yeah, you will. Thank you.
Are you going to eat this?
I may
You should
try
eat
in a,
something.
I may try in a bit. If you haven't eaten, dive in.
No, I won't take your food. I'll just go get my own.
Do you need anything to drink? I'll go get you something to drink.
I mean, for the corruption spreading through your whole body, of course, you look like you're handling it well.
Hey. I'm afraid of how I look at the moment. It's anything like how I feel.
Why? I think you look great.
I like to have your optimism at the moment.
Well, just have faith. Don't need optimism to have faith. Just believe in yourself and in others. I'm sure we'll figure something out for you. I promise. I won't stop trying until we do.
That is one thing I can believe in.
Good. All right. What do I do? Is there anything I can do for you? Maybe you want blankets? Warm water? A bath?
I don't think there's much opportunity for a bath safely in here.
Well, that's true. But what I could do is lock the gate and put a bathtub outside of here and open the door for you. And if you, just in case you go full corrupt, you'd still be locked in the gate. But on the offhand that you don't, you can just get back inside.
I got you some water.
Thank you. Yeah, just set it by the gate. I don't want to get too close.
I don't know if you can go through the gate.
No, what I'll do is, when you leave, I'll lock that gate, but I'll open this one.
Are you sure? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, to give him more room to tread his legs.
Oh, of course.
If you want to open the gate for a moment to put stuff in, I'll stay back. Just don't come in
Alright.
too far.
You seem to have your sanity right now, so for the moment, I'll just unlock it. You can open it yourself.
Lock it after, please.
We'd like you
Who
to
has
have
the key?
comfort. I think the mouse would have it. Gravekeeper, right? We go check the house.
Oh,
True.
let me make sure that there are no other ways to get out of this graveyard.
Thank you.
I'm gonna do a round real quick.
Well, they're not in the house, but they're sibling, child. I'm not sure what it is.
I think that's
They're
their
also
brother.
there with them. With their brother. Okay. Hello.
Hey, you probably shouldn't be over here. It's not really safe.
Did they get worse overnight?
Yes.
We're praying as hard as we can for them.
I suppose it's a good thing they're in there then.
Yeah. But I'm thinking about opening the door and letting them roam throughout the whole grave.
But we don't have the key.
I know. You think Lawrence has the key? He has the key to everything else.
That's a good point. Lawrence might have a key.
Okay. Should I go or?
If you wouldn't mind.
I don't. I'll be right back.
I guess I'll go with you.
Is it good?
Can't actually taste it, but I know I should eat something.
Oh. I see.
There were some loud noises earlier in the day. What's going on in the town?
I'm not too sure. I haven't really been to check. I've been occupied with the church this morning. Do you want me to go find out for you?
I mean, if no one's in a panic, it can't be anything pressing. I'm just worried about the town.
Well, so far, everyone seems to be doing their normal business, and no one's in a panic, as far as I can tell. So we have
That's
that going
good.
for us.
I did see Grecius moving faster than I thought that man could, putting signs up.
He's putting signs up.
He had,
Do you think he needs help?
I don't know. He left one on the gate to the place. One over by the tavern. He seemed to be doing it on every door that I could see.
Oh, I'll have to go ask him. Also, just so you know, out of character, if anything does happen to you, if anything that we try, I'm leaving it up to you to roleplay it how you want to and how you feel best to roleplay it, okay? Just so we're on the same page there. Brilliant. Oh, hello.
Morning.
Careful, it's kind of a no-go zone at the moment. Unless you want to say
Right,
hi,
fam.
I won't stop you.
Why are you in there then?
Because I have a feeling I might break out in antisocialness.
What does that mean?
Oh, he's corrupted and refuses to take the cure.
When you taking the cure?
No.
Wait, fuck hell, he's got bread in there. Mate, this cunt eats better than I do. Fucking hell, how do I get corrupted, mate?
Are you serious right now?
Does Lawrence
Free
not
bread.
give you food?
Who?
You could help Lawrence, and I'm sure he'll give you food.
Why would I want to help him?
To get food?
Yeah, this shit's free.
What is it?
Throws a coin pouch at you through the bars.
The fuck is
I don't know if it's worth anything anymore or not, but go get food.
Do I look like a fucking charity case to you?
You kind of made it seem like that. No. That was rude.
I was giving you money, or whatever.
Maybe
Too
you
late.
shouldn't torment him anymore, if that's okay.
Torment him? I'm having a chat with the lad. His drink's empty.
I think it's best.
I mean,
if
you can have
leave
this
him
one. I
be.
can't actually drinking it. I'm just kind of holding it for posterity at this point.
Don't worry, I'll have it. Cheers, mate. Well, if you figure out how to get corrupted, let me know, innit? You've got a bird bath.
Please, no, don't do that. That is not for doing that with. Please get out of the bird bath.
Nothing like a hobo shower. Right, mate?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Right, mate?
He's still in there. He is.
Hey,
Yeah,
he's
he's
recovering.
recovering. Choose to take the cure or you get well.
We two, mate.
How it goes.
You get me in that cave first. Free bread.
Hello there.
There's also free bread.
Morning.
Are you ready to take your potion?
No?
When have you ever given a favor for the beer you're drinking now? Or cider?
Do you wish to die?
Oh,
Of course not.
find something else to trade.
but it's going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
And if I have a say in the terms, I'm not going to burn someone else's soul to save mine.
Excuse me, what do you mean by that?
I don't think I could be any clearer.
Please, do explain more. I'm quite curious now.
So no one's told you what's in that bottle you've got?
Other than it is a cure for what ails you, no.
And who just gave it to you?
I do not remember their name, but it was some man who could supposedly sense corruption in people.
And he's just handing those potions out, huh?
Apparently, he had one to spare.
In all fairness, this is their purpose.
Anyways, back to the topic at hand. What exactly did you mean about the potion?
How long have you been in town?
I arrived yesterday.
We should probably give them a bit of space. Wait outside the gate.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
So you haven't had a chance to really learn much about it yet, then, have you?
I was taught many things yesterday, but I suppose, relatively, it's been a short while.
Have you met Moi the mouse?
I believe I saw two people who resembled mice.
There's two of them. One who falls asleep all over the place. Ignore him. The other one,
The female, then.
yes, she knows what's in that potion. Where it comes from.
And is there a reason that you're not telling me?
Because she knows more than I do.
Aware.
It'd be better for you to go to the source. At some point, she's going to have to come clean with me with what she knows as well, but rather than giving you a half story,
So far, all I know is that you imply that it requires the soul of another person.
that's correct. And it's not an implication.
I see. Very interesting.
Carrying around someone else's soul in a potion bottle is not very interesting. It's horrible.
How is it not?
It doesn't bother you in
I do
any
not
way.
see how it is any different. I do not see how it is any different than exchanging the life of the animals that you eat to live and survive.
Please tell.
Sayam Kisma. In my tongue, it means equivalent exchange. All things require it.
It's not an equivalent exchange to me. Deer, rabbit in the field, that's not the same thing as another person.
Life is life and death is death. Thinking that you're any more than an animal out in the wild is quite foolish.
Oh my.
Well, I'm getting closer every moment, so maybe you're right on that front.
Regardless, if you choose to die in there, that is not my problem. I've offered you a solution. Oh, hello. He actually
Hello.
mentioned you. Something about what's in these little potions.
What potions are those?
The ones that could help him with his corruption.
Oh, the corruption cure tea. Mm-hmm. They're good for 3
Yes,
days.
he claims that these potions require the soul of another. He said
Yes,
that you
they
would
do.
know more.
See those flowers?
Yeah,
They only appear in town, and they only appear when the town takes a soul. So in order for the flowers
I
to grow
see.
and to cure people, in exchange, the town requires one soul. One soul for
as
the
I
sake
said
of many.
before, equivalent exchange.
I'm already behind one.
Better the two that I... If it makes you feel better, the two that I've already sacrificed to the town were already the dead merchants. So none of us had to have sacrificed ourselves for you. They were already dead. And it hurts me, so you know. It's my sole duty to make sure that all souls pass on. And I chose to sacrifice them to save you and the others. So I hope you know why I'm so angry.
Are you satisfied with your explanation?
Do you expect more?
I expect nothing. I'm simply curious.
Mori, here.
If you're gonna be curious, be curious about finding a different way to solve this.
You can be the one to deal with it.
Valash Nil Tilok. All things in time. But time is something you do not have.
Or the town. I'm not the first, I'm not gonna be the
From what I'm
last.
told, this town has quite a lot of time. Of course, that depends which version of the town.
Hello. Sorry, I'm not interrupting, am I?
Not at all. He is being stubborn.
I think he's being very honourable, to be honest.
Stubborn. How
Honor
is
does
he
not
being
save his
really
life.
Stubborn?
He refuses to take the medicine that will cure his ailment.
Well, what is the medicine? Like, is there a reason as to why he would decline it?
It would stop a soul from
This
going to
potion.
where it belongs.
Apparently,
Like
these
the
potions that
other
cure
people.
corruption contain the soul of another. It's a simple
Oh,
concept,
well.
equivalent exchange.
That sounds sad. Like you've given something to take something.
All
Grabs you
things
by the
must be
back of the
given to
neck.
take.
Pulls you against the bars.
Soul from going.
Grabs the potion bottle. Take this.
Oh,
Stop waving it around. Throws you forward.
So that bottle, if what she's saying is
It's-
true, is
It's not a
Why are you
toy.
not the
It's
one?
not something to show off.
Were you not the one who wanted more people to know?
to the side.
oh, sorry.
I got
I'm gonna go this way.
Of
I'm gonna give
course.
this Arthur.
I don't think that's the best idea at
The moment,
Why?
Arthur sort of drank an untested potion.
Well, anyways, it seems you've chosen your course. Have fun until your life ends.
Sorry about that.
Huh? What did you say?
Said I'm sorry about that. It's a little hard to keep things in check at the moment.
Would you apologize?
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. A bit confused on how things have turned into this.
Yikes.
Kinda how I feel.
Out of curiosity, if we find some other way aside from the, well, flowers
I'll give you
way, would
time
you
to
actually
think.
accept it?
I'm game to try. It's the best thing we can do. Something else.
Okay, think. Something else? Okay, think.
There's gotta be a different way.
Because... Probably, but it won't be easy, considering, I guess, well, flowers are the easy way out. Life. How much life do you have to put into... I'm trying to think of how many freaking, like, people who deal with, like, life-based energies, but it's like, I only know of, like, technically 2 other people that have the life affinity or can, like, manipulate life magic, but I know one other person needs to, like, take life from something else. And I just use my own mana. Shoot.
And I'm an idiot that swings heavy things at opponents. So I'm...
I mean... I don't know what to tell you there. Think. I mean, can you think of anything? Because it's like, the flowers, they equivalent to 1 person. So how much magic or, like, life affinity, like, based, like, spell would you probably need in order to equivalent that? Because obviously, if 1 person who has life affinity does that, that immediately kills them already as is, and we don't want that.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
So what would offset it? Would be like 4 or 5 people be enough? Or that would be too much?
So, what I don't understand here is if we're talking 4 or 5 people and we're saying that this is a math equation, if it's 4 people, then it's a quarter of their soul life energy each. What happens to them after?
Well, I'm trying not to say life energy, like, back their actual life. I'm trying to equivalent this to, like, using mana and, like, to create, like, life energy to hopefully maybe put it in you. But I'm not thinking people's lives, and I'm trying to think of I'm thinking it in magic sense. Sorry.
No, that's okay. You're actually trying which is something that apparently everyone else has decided isn't worth doing.
Not to
So,
do.
so believe me, I appreciate it. So
I'm gonna try.
if we're using mana, is it you only have a certain
Life.
amount, and then if you use it, it's gone? How does this work? If we're
Well, if you technically use more mana, if you use more mana than you're supposed to, you essentially get mana burn. And of course, if you use it entirely, you end up killing yourself because you're essentially burning yourself out. But don't want to get to that point, so that's the reason why I'm saying more than one person has to do this. But
Don't have any incense to wake her right now. I can or circle.
I guess what I'm asking is if
Wake her up in the meantime.
we're considering this group path, what's the risk to the group doing it?
well, if we do it correctly, it'll just be mana. But if that doesn't work, then that would require. Oh gosh. Either, well, as like Maury's method, where it's just taking life from like the plants. I think the other gal that that's very brash, let's put it lightly, I think she technically takes life from creatures in order to heal people, but that's taking from living creatures, and I don't know if you're. Yeah.
You tried to use that argument on me, and no, I do really think there is a difference between a deer in the woods versus a person.
Yeah.
I eat meat.
The quality of soul is different.
See, until this point, I never attributed a soul to deer, etc. The fact that we have mice running around, I've been having philosophical conversations with them, has me questioning lots of things. Coming through that damn portal has me questioning lots of things now, but I never realized you could measure a soul, or that I watched a man pull a soul bit out of someone and literally had an object in his hand after doing it.
Yeah.
So, what the hell?
I've seen that creature before, don't worry. With how many things you've seen so far, do you really going to...
Oh, you're right. Just,
By the way, how are you feeling? Are you feeling any, like, different? Or does I just feel like... blech?
something in me is hungry. And it's not for that pile of food over there.
Right, right. Okay, I am gonna have to... I'm gonna have to try to see if I can talk to everybody else and see if I can somehow convince them to, like, possibly go this avenue instead of the potion avenue.
They're a friend of yours?
No, I just met her, but she's very nice.
I think he might be good.
I don't know why I lost my overlay.
Are you a vampire? Hi. Okay.
Kurlon, so you are aware? You're starting to now leak my asthma. And slowly but surely, like, this room is starting to basically fill up.
Welcome
Just so you know.
to my church.
You can pass that info on to anybody that comes close.
Okay.
Have you
Question for you.
blessed with your
Yes.
presence?
So just had a bit of a discussion with Akira on life, magic, and mana. Given that I've theoretically have a little bit of a life affinity from the healer side, do I have any insights on that I've come across, or am I still dense on the topic?
Generally, you would feel that light does things, but not enough to do any visible changes.
Okay.
Andy, I believe is.
Thank you, sir.
It might not be Andy. It might be Andre. Oliver. It's one of us. Yeah. Well,
This mausoleum isn't going to hold me for long.
I took over it when nobody else was looking after it, and there's a small group of us here who stay in here at the church and help the church to church things.
You're doing a marvelous job. I did meet
Thank you.
the anti-church, this spooky one next door. Yes, that was quite the experience as well.
Oh, that's the crypt, but a grave cleric.
Yes, something very, I don't know.
Oh, sorry, I dropped my sword.
No, it's alright. I have one just like it.
Oh, you do?
Oh, it seems a bit lighter. Do you need a
Oh,
hand?
the Lord gives me enough strength to lift it.
Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Or am I not going to have... No. Sleep isn't a thing that's happening at the moment. Out of character,
You still you?
there's kind of a miasma coming off me now, and if you notice, things are starting to decay a little bit in the mausoleum. That gate is not looking as sturdy as it used to.
Oh.
Yeah, I
got
don't
the
think
place
you want to
all
get too
dirty.
close.
Yeah, I can see that.
Sir, you should calm down. You should get some air.
This doesn't look like it'll hold up for too long. I'm gonna go close the big door, okay?
Yeah, I think
And
me getting
I'll
out
make
of
sure
here.
No one gives you the potion if you don't want it. You still starting on that?
Oh, I'm still on that course. But yeah, I don't know if this is going to be a safe place for much longer.
No, it won't be. But for now, what we can do is close the big gate. Because this door might not hold up much longer.
Mm.
No, I'm not now.
Full scuff steaming today. Haven't done it in a while, and of course my tools break. And the first chat message I get is someone trying to sell likes and views. Get out of here. So you got an idea what people are looking at. I am not in good shape. And I am causing the area around me to degrade the same way. Let's see if we can get some FPS back. 33 is a little low. Wow, look at that, no change.
Open wide the gates. So what is going on here? Oh. I see.
Oh.
So, out of character, there's a little bit of a miasma / fog coming off me, and you can see things kind of decaying where the fog goes as well. That door is not as strong as it used to be.
Quack. Do you consent to die, is what you're saying? What I've been told?
If the only alternative is that flower, yes.
Oh, that's John.
So why are you, not accepting the flower?
Because a soul in exchange for a soul is not valid for me.
Soul in exchange for a soul. Do you think that's what that is?
That's what I've heard from multiple sources at this point. And based on observation of the flowers themselves, it fits. I can't speak to it authoritatively, but if there's a chance that's the case, I can't go there.
What do you know of the soul? What do you know of it?
Till I got here, it was a nice concept.
Aye.
Since I've been here, I've seen people that claim they can see it, measure it. I've watched someone pull what he said was bits of soul out of someone and actually have something in his hand after. So, apparently I need to recalibrate for it being something far more...
tangible?
Yeah. Very good way to put it.
I think so. There's many parts to a soul, and the stuff that people seem to be pulling out or making deals for and stuff like that is only just a, well, small part of the entire whole. May I come in?
No, you may not. I'm working hard to stay civil as it is, and I don't want to risk it.
Quack.
Yes? Do you have insight on this?
It looks
First, I'll let
towards
the
the
duck keep the
miasma
dictionary.
and then stomps on the ground and looks back at you. Back up at you.
Blech.
Blech. Yeah, it is kind of gross. It's kind of nasty. He's a little bit stinky. And so you think that the flower, you traded the flower to heal you from the corruption. You expend a soul, so to speak.
That's my knowledge of it, yes.
The soul is eternal, my friend. You can't exactly expend it. It usually just moves on. No one can actually hold on to your soul for long. That's why there's so many different people with so many different afterlives, and all of them seem to be somewhat truthful.
So
do you think that a measly corruption can affect you permanently? Do you think that a flower could destroy someone's soul?
you've read the books in your library, I assume.
I have.
You know the history of this town. What's come before. How it's fallen.
Our duck friend.
It's a math problem.
Oh, there they are. Hello again, duck. Quack.
It is.
So at the moment,
Say that,
my one damaged
no
soul,
souls have been destroyed. They have simply moved on.
they've moved on in a way that this town ends up falling.
Absolutely. People die and the town becomes inhospitable, right? So few people to keep up upkeep, more people die, more people get corrupted, all that stuff. But you're willing to perish yourself rather than use the sacrifice of one who came before.
Who's to say they were
They're already
sacrifices?
They've
Actually,
moved on.
at least in one case, I question whether or not it was. Yeah.
How can they move on if their soul is trapped in the vial or in the flowers or in the ground?
How do you know that?
Maybe by
that's
using the
case?
flowers.
Who says they're trapped? It's just filled with
Exactly.
life energy. We have no idea if that's the actual soul or what's going on. We don't know. Don't even know how
There's
they
many
even
different
propagate
theories.
The soul goes into.
There are. And the problem is, I don't
Goes
have
into the
proof.
town, how so? Do you need proof? Is that something absolutely necessary? Would you rather have proof? Or would you rather live?
I
You
want
can
there to
either
be
go
a
off my
better
word,
answer.
Or you can sit in there and rot. One of them is a lot more pleasant than the other, and one of them is a lot less morally ambiguous than the other. Both
Maybe
of
we
them
shouldn't
are
tell
the
them.
former option. Though, it's not my place to say.
Adagio, you got a minute?
Absolutely. I think so. Send someone for me if you need help. I'll get a healer on you. Otherwise, it was nice knowing you.
Please keep that outer gate closed.
Hey. I'm sorry if everyone's tormenting you.
They don't know any better.
Son of-
They've got their one answer,
People
and
can be very... I think it's kind of, honorable what you're doing. I wish we could find a way to help you.
Well, at least I know some people are trying to think of something. Rather than just looking at the easy path. So,
Yeah. You're a good person.
hey,
You're a great person.
no, don't try and paint me as something I'm not.
Well, everything I've known from you, you've only done wonderful things. You've been a very morally upstanding person, so...
I like to think that makes me normal, not something to be put on a pedestal.
Perhaps. But considering present company, I think you're a step above.
I'm not ready to paint them with a bad brush yet. Like I said, in their eyes, they see a solution, and they've got it in their head it's an easy solution.
Mm-hmm. You are right. Is there anything you would need at all? Anything you would want?
That door keeps breaking down. I'm going to need to be in a different place, because I don't think this area is going to hold me for much longer. Out of character, there is miasma coming off my character that is degrading what it hits.
I see. That is troubling, but we'll keep looking for a solution.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I don't have much more to say. I haven't offered you my prayers still.
I appreciate it.
Did you want any more food or water?
No.
Okay. Oh, hello? Sorry, someone's calling me. Hello?
Alright, so. Kira has offered the idea of having multiple people throw, we'll say mana, not life energy or souls, at Johnetal.
Quack.
You really shouldn't be here, friend.
See this duck looking up at you right now and looking at that black mist.
You don't want to be around this.
It nods, and then slowly turns and starts walking away.
So, Kira has the theory of 4 people pumping mana in to push the corruption out. So that way no one person has to dump the equivalent of one person's, again, we'll say mana. Very cagey on the idea of if that was going to cause permanent damage or not. Lawrence last night offered a scroll that could halt the final transition from the corruption for 15 minutes. So, the horrible idea would be see if Lawrence can prepare 4 of those scrolls, give 1 each to each of the people participating so that they'd be safe from the miasma and the corruption, and then have them try and push this out. Left the gate open, damn it. ruining everything around me.
Take a look.
You there.
Don't
Hey, excuse me.
don't get close.
I know.
John? John? Oh, we have good news. Not completely good news, but we found a possible solution to starting to reverse the effects. Sorry. Hi, hello. Hi, Duck. We're working on it. We don't have a solution just yet, but we're getting there. I thought I'd let you know what's happening.
Talk to Lawrence also.
Oh, you talked to us?
Last night, he said he had a scroll that could stop this for 15 minutes.
Okay.
If he does, see if he can make more copies.
Okay.
For whoever's going to be trying to fix this. So see if it can protect them from me.
That understood. I'll go get him. Oh, sorry. Hi.
So how are you feeling, John? With that news? Would this be a preferable third alternative?
I don't know what it is yet, but I'm game to try something.
Essentially, and I will not sugarcoat this for you.
Okay.
It's either you use the flower, you perish, or we do some experiments. And I want you to know that if you do not consent to this, we will try to find another way, but this might be the best bet to benefiting the entire town, preventing this sort of issue from happening in the future.
Okay.
It is your choice, and if you need time...
He does.
There isn't a choice.
Hello again.
Do it.
You see it peck the bell.
Understood.
What exactly?
We're going
are
to
you
gather our
doing?
material.
Trying to get someone's attention.
We have some theories. We need to try a few experiments, see what will help recede. Essentially what we had was translated
Wait,
from
out of
one of the
curiosity.
previous cycles. Yes?
John, have you ever touched your sundial ever since you've been here?
I mean, I've looked at it.
Can you try holding it in your hand?
I'll have fun then, unless something with the bell.
I wonder if we need a DM for this.
Steps on it. I guess it just likes the bell.
I'll get in contact.
Okay.
Have fun with that then.
Oh, John. In the future, please refrain from stealing my property.
Holding the potion again.
Do you really want me to test what's left of this gate right now?
It isn't very
That
sturdy.
is your choice.
Hey, any updates?
Hold on.
Still waiting.
Bad time.
Is it?
It just seems like I came at a bad time.
There's not too many...
He seems
No.
no different than before.
DM present.
He was always this.
I'm already here, Silver.
Alright.
So,
Oh, okay. Never mind. DM go.
so,
Thank you.
Wait, what?
wait, don't we
Oh, we
need...
needed the DM. We needed the DM.
I'm the DM. Hello?
Oh, you're the DM. Got it, got it, got it.
Okay, so, okay, so if he holds onto the sundial, does his like fingers change at all, or does it affect anything about the corruption at all?
If he's holding a sundial out in front of him, it would be just like he's holding his own sundial. So it would have
But
no
nothing
real
having...
No effect.
No real effect.
Not particularly. Is it your sundial?
Yes.
It's his.
Or mine, yeah.
Oh, it's his sundial. Yeah, then it would show your affinities if you're magically inclined.
So I don't think that would be... There's no effect. Okay, we should go around. We should
Wait,
gather
out
a
of
few things to
curiosity,
test.
can the sundial be like have magic channeled into it?
It's possible.
What's the range of having a sundial away from somebody? If there's a range.
No one else can pick it up.
1 second, sorry.
I'm
Nobody else
pretty
can pick
sure
it up.
it returns to them.
If there is a point where it gets too far, it will come back to you, but that is not known. How far that is.
So one other question for you. On the sundials where they show affinities, is it something that others would be able to pick up on? Or is it just you look at it and innately understand whatever it's saying?
The way it shows you is up to you. How it is, other people can see that and interpret it. If it's clear and obvious for you, then it could be clear and obvious for other people. Otherwise, if it's a confusing thing that only really affects your mind, then I guess it might be harder for other people to understand. But I believe that's up to you, your decision.
All right.
Okay,
You see the duck spit out a sundial.
You mind if I try?
It looks down at it.
Okay. Okay. Are you okay with putting your sundial down and I try to put life magic in it and see if it'll do anything if you touch it again?
Put up a bit of a barrier to prevent the miasma.
And out of character,
That's the reason why I have this.
it is showing life and earth affinities. However, no one's actually told John how to read that. So, deal with it as you will.
Okay. Just gonna try to put life magic into the sundial. I don't know if you need to roll for that or not.
So what John will end up feeling is probably something affecting the corruption. He might feel it recede, or he might feel it like pulse in certain ways. And that's up for John to decide. But ultimately, it doesn't cause it to disappear.
But at least it halts it or slows it.
Why do I feel that?
Do you feel anything?
Weird.
Oh, that's curious.
Bad, weird, good, weird, or just weird?
Are we doing stupid things again?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know about stupid, but
Figuring things out apparently.
You ever do maypole? You and your friends run with ribbons in one direction and then decide to just stop suddenly? And it feels like
vertigo?
your head wants to keep going, even though you're not moving?
So,
inertia?
Yeah.
Vertigo? Inertia?
But lower. Not in my head.
Oh, curious.
I'm not sure what that means.
It's affected it somehow.
It's like it's like you feel yourself, but a little bit in front of you, or a little bit behind, or to the left, or the right.
Yeah.
No. Oh. Okay. Curious. Well.
And then it just
So-
kind of faded.
From this, at least. Faded.
Well, considering I stopped, so.
Well, we know that the sundial has something to do with it. I think we should get people on different parts of this. We should have people researching the liquid, researching the metal, researching the magic circle, which I am starting to surmise might actually be the sundial itself. I will look into the people that were referenced in the journal, see if I can find any reference or history on them. Because that way we might have more of a chance to get the somatic and the somatic verbal and whatever that missing thing was.
Right. All things considered.
It is progress.
We should probably let the others know in town as well. Maybe. Do you think?
Absolutely. I'll create some
Yeah,
notes. I'll put them in the library. If you all want to run around and talk to people about it, absolutely. This does concern us all, so.
Good to know now.
Understood.
Yeah, but considering that we don't technically have something to slow down or halt it at the very least, should we try to figure out that bit?
Absolutely.
Dr. Lawrence.
That'll end the water. What was that?
Talk to Lawrence. Lawrence offered me a scroll last night that, according to him, would stop the final progression for 15 minutes. That may be
Thank you.
something that can get you what you need.
Alrighty.
Good afternoon, Moi. We've made some discoveries. If you drop by, I have the excerpt from the journal I translated. It is pretty enlightening on a potential way of a ritual to reverse the effects.
I've heard a little bit from Maury.
Good morning, Maury. Or, I guess it is always morning for you, my friend.
I have a copy of the note. I can give it to you to read on your own time. Otherwise, I can explain my theories as well. In the meantime, I need to talk to Lawrence because there may be a scroll to assist in the progression. I don't believe it to be giving up the potential. I believe it's the sundial having its own itself key components releasing the effect. Hero then some of his light magic from sundial, some self. There may be some data. There's actually two components that we're looking for. We're looking for... Oh, apologies for that. You should have gotten a note straight from me, my friend. So there are five components to it. Two of them are unknown, complete physical components, say metal, that is a metal back in their culture, one of the previous cycles, and a water, that's a liquid. It's something that was very important to their culture, but that culture has been lost to time. So we do not know exactly what it is. Is it silver to deep, gold to any sort of metal? We do not know. We just know that it is a metal. We also know that there is a liquid, and it is not wholly holy, but it is known as the term flowing.
Today's Scuff Stream brought to you by Broken Shit. But it's working.
The last two, there's three more components. I'll just touch over them briefly. There's a magic circle. We're thinking that's a sundial. There is a verbal component, so a spoken spell, and then there's the last component that is a mystery to us. This ritual worked on one person back in the journal, but it also did not work on one person in the journal. So there must be something there as well. I'll be researching the verbal and the hidden component on my own, but I would be glad for some help. I'll get you the notes. I'll send them to you, or you can come pick them up. I have plenty of copies. One per. What did you do?
What are you, big fella?
Maury, just close the door behind me.
Okay.
I'm going to bless. I would suggest you stand on the other side of the mausoleum as I'm going to bless the crypts over here. I wouldn't want to hurt you with.
I appreciate that. And I apologize. I'm gonna owe you a new door. Possibly a new mausoleum when this is done.
Are you planning on breaking it down?
Out of character, there's a miasma coming off John at this point that is degrading what it touches.
Oh, okay, I see.
So the door is visibly weakened.
So it's corroding. Yeah, that'll do it, I suppose. Blessing is over, Johnetal.
Question for you. You've got him in.
Yes.
So these flowers and what's in them. They are souls, correct?
Are you asking? Yes. At the very least, we think that it is the equivalence of a soul.
Okay.
1 bushel per soul. So a maximum of 5 flowers. That's 5 separate teas.
Okay.
The potential of saving 5 people for 1.
It makes the math a little better, but still don't like the idea of it. And just had a lot of people coming by trying to convince me that it's either
It's not just people. I told you. Fae souls count as well.
they're people to me.
I know.
It,
They are to me as well.
it's just interesting how many people in this town apparently either
They're willing to sacrifice when it
willing to sacrifice or have themselves convinced that's not what's going on.
Well, you can be safe and assured that I indeed know the weights and consequences of this.
Good. 'Cause it's getting harder to focus, and having some people with convictions around is nice.
If worse comes to worse, do you want me to end it for you?
If I become a risk to the town and not of use otherwise, yes. If there's a chance that
No, you sure that you will not? There's no convincing you, even after you're gone, mentally, of taking the flower cure.
even if I'm gone mentally, it's still me. So, yeah, I'm still convinced that no, I will not.
Very well. Then you have my word that when the time comes, if it comes, I'll make sure that you won't wake up at the healer's hut with regret.
Thank you.
Hey, Moyi, may I come in?
You're free to do whatever you want. I just closed the gate because a certain giant turtle was trying to eat it. It's unlocked. You can open it.
Sorry to say this, but the proximity I can't hear.
You're free to open it. It was unlocked. I only closed it because a certain turtle was trying to eat it. Was there anything else that you wish to discuss?
No,
How's he doing?
that talk was enough. Thank you.
He's getting worse by the moment. And you will see that the iron door is corroding very quickly. It's the miasma is thickening.
And I'm assuming he was refusing to take the cure.
No matter what, he refuses to take it.
We tried knocking him out and forcefully giving it to him.
It does, yes. It wants the tree. I don't think it wants us.
Five from one. Still doesn't shift the final math or improve the morals. Hello?
You still have that scroll I gave you yesterday.
I do. I don't know if it'll... Hopefully it hasn't gotten too beat up being around
No,
me.
it still works. So, I'll be using this on you now. Because we're going to make a larger, more powerful version of this. Could you come here and turn around?
You comfortable around me? Whatever's coming off me is,
Just put your head. Just put the back of your head against the bars. I just gotta draw something on the back of your head. It won't hurt, I swear.
What is it doing?
I lied, it hurts a lot. That'll buy us some time.
how sharp was that nib?
That was actually just the magic burning into you. It's a semi-permanent brand. It'll go away after a week.
Okay.
We'll get you fixed up. Don't worry.
I don't think so. No. Oh no, I think I lost your friend outside. Hello?
Would you be lying? I was told you're as close as it gets to a mayor here. I'm looking to occupy one of the residencies here to work out of, and was wondering your general policy for that.
What the hell is that?
Well, we shouldn't be in here. What about you?
Wait, where are we?
We're near the church.
It doesn't look harmless. It doesn't look harmless.
Vale's voice is awesome. Apparently trained on her actual voice before she lost it. They're doing a bigger version of whatever this is.
The big scary thing outside.
You were just looking at it. Out the window.
I think that big turtle thing was a pet, but
These are memories that didn't help.
Oh. Why is
Why do I put it in my chest?
So he's got a plan.
Doesn't seem much danger for more hostile club.
Hey John, how you doing?
Well, the back of my head kills, but apparently Lawrence apparently wrote a scroll back there. So
Oh.
apparently,
That's the scroll you mentioned, right?
yeah, he said something about he's going to make a bigger version.
Oh. I believe they're planning on performing the ritual for you. We're still trying to gather the pieces. It's kind of difficult and confusing, but we're gonna get there, okay?
So, the one thing no one has said, what's the cost or risk of this ritual to those performing it?
It doesn't seem like anything. In the notes, they performed it several times, many different variations to try to get it to work, but when it seemed like it did work, they rejoiced and there was no cost. Perhaps. They didn't really mention anything about a cost.
Okay. It seems unusual for this place, but I'm not going to question it. I don't really have much of a vote at the moment.
Yeah. But things are looking a lot better than they were at the start of today, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything you need?
Not really.
Okay.
But thank you. How are you? You've been kind of running around ragged, it seems.
I guess I'm used to it now. I guess I've had a few days apart from it, but I remember my first days here, I was running everywhere. Quite a lot, so I guess I became used to it.
Yeah, well.
The Lord keeps me strong.
What am I hearing?
Very loud creature outside my church. I don't know what it is.
That's very expensive glass.
Please don't break my church. Please.
Go protect your church. I'm not going anywhere.
I will, thank you. We'll help.
Not unless that thing decides.
He hasn't hurt anyone so far.
Excuse me? Big shelled creature. It would be very nice if you didn't break the church.
Nice to meet you, Very. My name's
Thank
Moore.
you.
Does stress make you lose your memory?
Lawrence knows more than he's letting on. Dagio's excited because she found something.
It doesn't hurt. Doesn't mean to.
Akira will give me an honest answer. Or Arthur, if he's present. Sometimes works.
Good job, little creature.
Please let this shut the door.
He's trying to break in. This isn't good.
No, it's not good. not at all good.
Why is he breaking the door?
Be careful. Those condos are expensive and we can't get wood everywhere. Ask you to back away. Ask you to back away.
There. There you go. Okay.
I don't know where
I am right here.
Yes, hi. You can have
It's okay.
your friend.
I'm right
I mean,
here. I'm right
because I have nothing else to do.
Hold on.
bit random. I'll go downstairs and get it for you. Sit up couple right here. Pick you up and lay you down. With the pillow. Okay, so we're Taco. Hello, it's Taco. He's friendly. Hey, good morning. He's pretty loud. Yeah. Are you okay? You need a hug? Nothing to be afraid of.
They come for you yet, Colonel?
Apparently there is a plane in progress.
Okay, give me a sec. Check something. No, you're good. Your will is still holding strong.
Lawrence did the 15-minute scroll onto the back of my head about 5 minutes ago also.
Okay, good to know.
Everyone all right in here?
Yeah, for the most part. I think we're good.
Fantastic.
Let's see, what is new? Has anyone seen any of your stay other than walk around?
There was Tanya in the gambling den. I think that's what it is.
If it makes you feel comfortable, you can keep it.
Thank you for the enlightenment. I'll see if I can find that. Actually, that may solve our problem.
Has been any updates?
Then hold on to it.
Oh yes, we are looking for components for the ritual. I am trying to find. We got the watch has gotten us the shed of the reptile. I'm going to go see.
Smells like meat.
Would you like to come along with me to the gambling den?
There's a gambling den?
You get hot and armor.
Yes, there's a gambling den
I bathe though.
run by the Fae. They may be able to solve our problem with the bushel of fall leaves.
I mean,
Other than
it's
that, we
not
have
hand
all that we
day.
need.
But
I'm sorry?
I suppose I could come. Yeah, I think I'll go with.
Need help?
Go to the gambling den. Yeah, we're finding stuff to go help cure John.
Okay.
You can come along if you'd like.
You both should join. Don't be a stranger.
I'll bring the stuff.
Yeah, that might help.
How you holding up?
Well, I can't say it's the best day I've had so far, but I'm still here, so
That's good. Don't worry, we're working on a solution. I promise.
that's what I hear.
You know, on the off chance that our solution doesn't work, I'll make sure no one gives you the potion if you don't want it.
I'm still of that mindset. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Do you have any insight as to what it is they're planning? I'm hearing some sort of ritual, but apparently no
We found an old
cost.
text, ancient text within the church. It's very unspecific.
Okay, I just want to make sure
So
we're
I
not.
can't give you any insight that'll be useful.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're not going down another path that has the same ultimate costs as what we know. I don't want to put people at risk.
I agree. But to be fair, no one has to kill anyone for the cure. People usually die and you get it that way. So, I do understand your sentiment, but most people are dying from other things besides corruption, and we're getting flowers like that. So we're not really killing people for them. It's mainly a cycle of life.
I came to laugh at the man in the cage.
Why?
Oh, I don't know.
We're all caged in some way.
Do you set the fun out of everything?
Okay, take care.
Oh yeah, you too, mate. See ya.
He's a nice guy.
Take your word for it.
Everybody here is great. Okay, I'm gonna go help figure out how to cure you. I'll be back.
Be well, Arthur.
Also, pull on this a bit. Wobble.
Yeah,
Remind
don't tug
people
too
not to
hard.
Step in here with you while you can. I've tried closing the door, but they just walk in. Should I open this and let you roam?
No. I'm afraid having that open, it's worse than me roaming. It's going to invite others in.
Well, not if that one's closed.
That gate seems to be perennially stuck open in this town.
I see. Well, the least you can do is relax. Standing around pacing doesn't help anyone. And you never know. Slowing down your breathing and slowing your blood flow may slow down the corruption spread.
It's a thought.
Okay, I'll be back.
Alright. For Arthur's sake, I will stop pacing. For the moment. Welcome to Exciting RP. Downside to the Index headset. Great speakers, but I can't lay on my side because I'll crush them. So, holding up so far, other than corrosive ooze, because that's always fun. Plan is in the works. But they have to go to the gambling hall and deal with the Fae to try and get materials. So that could go sideways. But there is a team effort going on, so... see if this potentially works. Grr, arg. Yep, bending the cord at a bad angle. Gotta be careful of that. I want a wireless, smaller headset with a wider field of view. Don't really need higher DPI. Don't care about that. I want even better full body tracking. Let me Ready Player One this shit. If John survives this, he is going to want to sleep. Dunk in the ocean, wash the mess off, and then just go to sleep. I don't really care where.
Hey, John.
Hey.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh, I just want to see how far we got.
The last component we need, we need to trade. We need to find the Fae of the Fall Court, that representative here, and get the bushel of ever autumn leaves, and then we can proceed.
Oh.
Ever autumn leaves.
Yes, there are trees out there that are always ablaze with the colors of the fall. We just need a bushel of their leaves, but we need tribute, and we need to find the Fae to tribute to. It's unfortunate.
What do we need as tribute?
That's them.
That's
We don't know.
I believe. Hello?
Hello.
Are you with Autumn? Leaves?
No, I'm Linda.
We need ever autumn leaves.
Yeah, I
Do you
get
know
them for
the,
you. Don't ask how. I'll be right back. It's actually
What do you
very
need in
easy
tribute?
for me to do. That actually, I would love something in return. This is how I work. But
what can we do?
I think I have just the thing.
I can pray for you.
You see her pick up a bushel of cattails. It's a bouquet.
Oh.
These are cattails. These brown things on these water reeds, well, they're not edible. But
Yes,
don't
the wet
they
corn dog
think
delight.
they ought to be? They're just golden russet groupings of highly compressed seedlings.
God, she's doing it.
Expand rapidly on impact, so they're not that good for eating. But even so, me want bites. Me want plant corn dog delight. Me want deep fried. Me think water.
I don't know who's more corrupt. Johnetal or that song?
you know what? I will accept that. It was very entertaining.
Thank you.
It's the name of the plant.
Okay, I'll be right back then, and I'll bring you autumn leaves.
I was supposed to clap there, right?
I think so.
I think.
Honestly, it was a little bit embarrassing for me, but you know.
I thought you did great.
Providing additional information.
Okay. So we have all the components. We need to talk to Watch to retrieve the shed.
Watch?
Watch the owl, the one that you kept running away from. They're very helpful.
Oh, the demonic looking one? The terrifying
It's
one?
not demonic,
No.
it's an owl. It's an owl fae. It is a bird. Not
Some birds
everything
look
is demonic.
okay?
Yes,
know
they may
it's
look like that,
scary.
but they don't. They aren't. They aren't.
I know. It's just, it's scary, okay? It's just, like, you
Just
know?
scary. I understand. My apologies.
What? Oh, goodbye.
Have fun. Well, I meant that song for you because it must be rather boring just being stuck in this cage all day, all night.
It is getting a little tiring.
Did you hear it?
Oh, yes.
Was it entertaining?
Absolutely. Original work or
Splendid.
something from
No.
the library?
Something from the library. From one of the forbidden shelves.
Didn't know there were forbidden shelves.
Oh, absolutely. I read them every time.
There's forbidden
All the time.
shelves?
Yeah.
What
I like
makes
to.
them
I,
forbidden?
They're not actually forbidden. The stuff on there is not exactly, it's cringe. It's very, very cringe. There's like
What does
Homestuck
that
on
mean?
there. The whole entire series. It
That's pretty
sucks.
blasphemous.
It's pretty blasphemous, but all knowledge must be kept. If only not to repeat their mistakes of the past.
I don't know. Some things should maybe be forgotten, left to the past forever.
Then what is the chance that they came back?
Hopefully not at all.
There's always the chance. Anyways.
So are you...
Would you like any other sort of entertainment? I do have some fictional books that can help you pass the time.
I'm kind of afraid to accept anything in here at the moment. It seems I'm having a negative effect on the place. I wouldn't want to ruin such great works.
Getting rather warped and rusty.
I have plenty of copies. But if you're really
But
worried about that, then
once-
we'll wait till you're curious.
Yeah, we'll get this all fixed up once we've fixed you, right?
Are you good on tribute needs at this point?
Absolutely. We have plenty
I think
now.
so.
Everything is accounted for, everything is ready. We're going to start moving you over, but it will be what Lawrence calls a stasis. I'm not sure if you will be mobile any longer. It may just go like that. Just like a quick nap, but I'm not entirely sure. So, we are in uncharted territory here, and I do not envy your position.
Well, I appreciate the
But I
effort
think-
going into this and willingness to try.
And I appreciate your efforts to give us the chance to do so. You're a good man, John.
Well, I'm at least pig-headed and stubborn.
Sometimes that's what you need, right? I better go help. I'm gonna get this done, and it's gonna work. Oh, hello.
Yes, here's 2 autumn the leaves that you asked for. Yeah, it's
Thank you
gotten
very
directly
much.
from source. Yes, do you need anything else?
I don't think so.
Oh, good. I have
Adachi
to
is
go.
kind of leading this, but if you need to go,
Oh.
I won't keep you.
I do need to go beat up Drex, and I have to go kill a deer.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But if you need anything else, I can help you. But yeah, I'll be back.
Thank you.
Good luck with your thing.
Oh yeah. I'm so sorry I had to watch that. I'm so awkward. I try not to be. Goodbye.
Be well. John is going to owe so many people after this. The mug stuck into the wall is going to drive me batty. Faye doing Faye things. Oi. Tracker's doing dumb tracker things. And I'm hitting a collider. Okay. And hopefully the sound of my heater isn't getting on stream while I arrange my cord. Make sure nothing's touching my ears. And I'm laying on my cord. Must be developing arthritis. I gotta figure out how to set up so I can do toggles. So I can do things like close my eyes. I know some people do it. It floors me, because normally any light causes me trouble to sleep, but apparently some people sleep in VR. That said, this is pretty relaxing right now. Between the completely inappropriate for my situation music, not excessively blue lighting, you get the smoke in the background. I don't have a beanbag, but I got a mattress and a blanket under my head. And I don't mind getting out of Johnetal for a second. Right now, he's got hope trying to be built up.
Mind if I keep you company for a bit?
Not at all. Just mind the ick.
Seems like we're just waiting for Lawrence or somebody who can do what he can do. I'm exhausted. But I think this is probably the best place for me to stay. Because I have the leaves. I think we need the leaves.
So I saw the trade for the leaves. How much other stuff is being gathered for this?
I'm not sure. I thought we needed 2 things. A circle and somebody to give a speech. But I'm not sure what those are or what they've decided to gather. Because it was kind of vague on the list that they had.
Yeah, someone mentioned it came from a book in the church?
Yes, we had a journal. Our pastor's journal. He was there before. And we gave it to Adagio to translate for us. So it's come in handy just in the right time, I suppose.
I suppose it makes sense. You would have to assume those before us have been in this situation.
Yeah. They seem to have come up with a solution, so that's good. How did you get corrupted anyway? If you don't mind me asking.
You know, the small blind girl.
Yes?
She apparently got separated from Lyriel, who she's now calling her mom. I don't know what's going on there, but was convinced Lyriel was out in the woods, so went just barreling off through the gate by the ocean, hell-bent for leather that they were going to save them from whatever, and I wasn't about to let them run off on their own. So we were out there, that fog came up, and just arrows started raining out of it. I took one to the shoulder. And we were busy healing everyone else, and it got overlooked. And me being the idiot I am,
I met you and I took the person to the healers. I remember that now.
yeah, so me being the idiot I am, still hadn't seen any signs of Lyriel and wasn't gonna let a kid go without their mom, so I went back out. And apparently I let this fester too long, and now I'm this. So, in a way, self-inflicted.
I think you did the right thing. I think you did a very, very noble thing.
I knew better. I shouldn't have done it solo.
Maybe, but somebody should have done it.
Just couldn't let a kid run out there. It just didn't seem right.
It's not right.
That portal shouldn't be dropping kids into this place. There's her. There's the little girl that's very sensitive to the sun.
Oh. I don't believe I've met them yet.
I don't see her that often, which also kind of worries me, but
People seem to disappear and return every so often.
as long as they do return.
It's odd how this place works. I've noticed there's people here that people knew from before. That seems to have happened a few times.
Yeah, and at least in a couple of the cases, it seems like they knew them far earlier in their life. Something weird with time. Because one...
I don't understand how it works.
I don't understand any of it, other than I'm not convinced it's an accident.
No, I think maybe we all died. That's what happened. And now we're here. And the Lord's testing us.
This
Give me a
doesn't
second
matter.
one. Oh, hello.
Is he still...
We're
I'm still
getting
stubborn,
closer.
yes.
Oh, wait a minute. You can still talk while corrupted?
Well, yeah, it's a
I'm not gone yet.
process, I think. What are you doing?
I have a really bad feeling all of a sudden.
That's a pose.
Yeah, it's usually
But
when you
foot
hyperextend
so
like
funny
that.
thing. Yeah. My foot did the
Very,
stupid
very
funky thing.
flexible.
I see.
I get a really bad feeling right now. I don't know
You
why.
should. Out of character, there's a black miasma slowly coming off me, and you can see whatever it touches is decaying. So that gate is really rusty and really kind of weak looking at the moment. FYI.
Oh, maybe that's what that is. That's quite terrifying, honestly.
To make
Is
a
there
new gate,
anything
aren't
we
I?
can help you with?
I just saw you over here and was checking up on things.
Oh, have you seen Lawrence?
I actually did
Nay.
see him a few minutes ago.
Oh, we
walking to the middle of town.
desperately need him.
I'll go see if he's still there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
How are they doing? I seem all right.
Child?
Yeah.
They're running around.
Oh, that's good. They got pretty beat up when they were out there. Poor kid looked like a pincushion for a bit.
Oh dear. Well, at least the Sundial need to bring us lots of people who can administer aid.
I mean, if it's gonna bring us what we need, could it drop an army?
Well, if the Lord is testing us, an army's not what we need. So it gives exactly what we need and no more.
I don't know if... So when I got here, I had the first thought of similar that, yeah, maybe I died and this is the afterlife, or maybe I'm just sick and delirious and dreaming this, but there's a whole bunch of stuff here that I've got no basis for. My imagination wouldn't come up with, and I don't ever remember hearing anything like this being described as the afterlife, so how would we tell?
It's rather different.
Very.
It's not for us to decide, really. If it is the afterlife and we are being tested, then it's not for us to know till it's done.
It's not really fair, is it?
Well, the Lord does what he has to.
If that's the case, testing for what?
To allow you into his realm, I suppose. Or to damn you to the abyss.
But I thought that was supposed to be based on how you lived.
I think so, and I think this is maybe a test of how we lived, or perhaps a final chance to redeem ourselves or redeem others.
If that's the case, I wonder where I am at the moment.
I think you're doing a great job. You're making a very good case for yourself.
I'm also putting the town at risk. Based on my theory. With nothing other than some random ideas that I can't prove. I don't even understand half of what's going on.
I'm struggling to understand too, but I think what you're doing is giving us an opportunity to redeem ourselves. Those who need it.
I hope so.
You proved that you were willing to sacrifice yourself for somebody else. A truly selfless thing. Now I guess it's our turn to do that back.
That sounds like we're coming back to the whole everything's got to be an exchange idea, and it just...
I don't know if it's an exchange. I think it's just opportunities. And one opportunity has led to another.
Okay. I like that wording better.
It's good to hear. I didn't think I'd be very good at this whole, talking thing about religion and the Lord. I've spent more time listening about it than talking about it, so it's good to hear.
The trick? You don't have to be good at it. It's not a skill. It's just be honest.
That makes a lot of sense. Oh. The others are taking quite a while. I should probably go find them and make sure they're okay. Oh, and see if we can get this done sooner rather than later. I thank you for your time, John.
I thank you and the others for yours.
Oh. Well, thank you for the opportunity. I'm gonna go.
She does awkward very well. I, on the other hand, my ragged voice is not that ragged. But if I try and push it any further, it's just going to come off even worse. Okay, good. It's not being picked up by the microphone. That poor little space heater that used to be silent now rattles every time it fires up. Kind of ruining the purpose. Sorry, author. Pacing again.
Still sane?
For the moment. You?
Yeah.
So,
Still won't drink the cure?
still won't drink the cure.
Okay. I'll update you when the situation's changed. But for now, we're just scattering.
Has the town thrown any new curveballs at us?
Not that I know of. Are you in any pain?
No more than they have been.
I'll go get you something for that. I'll be back.
No, I don't think there's anything that's gonna change things.
I'm trying to gather everyone here who can assist, because I think it's nearly time.
Oh, well, I'm here.
How's he doing?
He's good.
Hello, miss.
I'm gonna go try and find
He doesn't look all that good.
Alright, okay.
No, he's kind of.
What is going on?
Oh, bloody.
And corrupted he.
I was tasked to help. My
Hi.
saddle?
I'm here.
Yeah,
If I can help
we're gonna
him.
perform a ritual.
Yes, I remember you from the pyramid.
Oh, we've met before? Hi. Again.
Yes, of course we have.
Craziest is here.
I don't recall, but I do recall that I've been in the temple before. I healed the many and one didn't survive, but I found my way back.
Yes, we were in a pyramid together. And
Oh.
We healed people. And
Thank you for keeping my friend safe.
We also don't do it on purpose, and
Yes.
we have no
Yes,
control
Leyland.
over the effect.
Arthur Leyland.
But that is a
Arthur,
pure
I am
fly,
Andy.
but also that man
Pleasure to
there
meet
that
you.
is infected.
Likewise.
He refuses
Arthur,
it
is your
because he
name?
doesn't like the connotations of using his soul.
Lucille.
Lucille, I am Andy. Lucille
Another good friend.
They locked himself in a mausoleum. He refused to protect the
and
cure.
Arthur.
Me, Arthur, Lucine.
Apparently her name is Nisi, but she won't remember it.
Exactly.
Nisi?
And they used this as a chance to maybe
Apparently.
find
Yes.
an alternative way to cure people of it that doesn't
Lucille,
involve flowers.
Nisi, Arthur.
Kind of, yeah.
Why is
I think I
John
could call
in
Nonsense,
the catacomb?
but also none at the same
Maybe you should take a
time.
closer look.
You probably should not touch him.
Not too close.
Don't touch though.
No, probably not.
Oh.
No touch.
Oh, it's Lauren.
That's
This is what happens if you get
No
bit.
touch.
Yes.
Out of character, additionally, there's kind of a black miasma permeating off John that you can see whatever it hits, it corrupts. That gate is not at full strength anymore.
I think I see what is that? Hello, Lawrence.
Well, now I don't know where Sarah
We're
went.
going to fix this?
I'll go find her.
In a sense.
Are you going to take him out of town and kill him?
We'll wait here.
No.
Makes sense, huh?
What do you mean? He's turning into a monster.
We're going
ground
to
is
cure
crunchy.
him. But if you are corrupted, why don't we just use the red plant?
Yes.
Because the red plant is a cost that I'm not willing to pay. It's not one I deserve.
What do you mean? It is just born from dead bodies. It is not.
It's one of your weird human ethical conundrums.
It's just a plant. What is the problem? It may create off of a corpse, but I don't see why it is ethical.
Maybe he is just allergic.
Something this serious, I don't think is allergic.
So,
Why will you not use the plant?
you assume it's just a plant that grows off a corpse.
Yes.
Why can't we cultivate them?
Well, I guess you need a dead body, and we're not going to kill people.
We can find dead bodies. There's animals out there. It's been tried. Why doesn't it work?
Maybe it has to be fresh? Maybe only human bodies?
Or maybe the corpse is just a sign and not the actual ingredient.
Well, looking at you, there's going to be a lot of corpses if you get out of here.
We just don't know yet.
What? So, if it's only human remains in town? No, is it only human? Or do they have to die in town?
Where did this pillow come
Teresa
from?
said it included the
And why
Fae.
is it soaked?
I don't know the full details. It's not only humans.
It was Arthur's from the church.
It
And then we
smells like
touched
that
Nut and fell into the river.
Let me just find the Fae
We
for him
touched
then.
none? Why did we touch none?
Well, I know they fail
I
like
don't
it.
know. Arthur touched it and disappeared, so we had to
Sounded
follow.
like they already
Born-
don't like
And so
us.
we touched none because Arthur touched none?
Oh, the Fae are.
Then what
there's
happened?
Fae friendly and then there's not friendly Fae.
We
but-
fell from the sky into the river.
So that's how we got wet.
What? So,
Touched nut got wet, pillow got wet too.
why
What?
would dying in town be
You
significant?
got wet. I got wet.
Well, magic
All
barriers
because of
here.
nut.
Maybe it like stops,
Tell
you know, the
us.
plant from growing properly or something. I don't know.
cousins.
Sure as fuck makes me itch.
Do you know why the red?
Right now. What are we doing here?
There's a mess at the
We're
hero
waiting
hut.
for
Why?
Arthur to get back. It's not important. It's not important.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, John is corrupted and refuses to take red plant because he is.
Oh, that's exactly what the problem was actually. Someone didn't want to take the red
Why
plant,
not hold him
but
down
they
and
were
force
forced
it
to
down
it
his
by one
throat?
of the healers.
Just as the last resort.
What, over there?
Yes, the hut.
Think if you care about
What?
him. If not, won't he just die?
I feel like if you're going to turn into like a monster, you should just be forced to have it, right?
That sucks. Sorry, but if you refuse to
Or
do
get it
something
out
that'll
of town.
help you,
There is
I'll
red
probably
plant
kill him
right
also.
there.
Think that'd be okay.
So someone
That's the
died
Only if
there,
you're like, you know,
or someone had been
your
dead
inner
there.
self is consensual about it.
This is a
But the
graveyard,
red plant,
isn't it?
the red plant only spawns in town. So,
Only then.
Greases, I thought it was just of
Then we'd
corpses.
That is not what I said to you.
What
If you
did you say? I don't
misinterpreted it,
remember.
that's up to you.
What? So is it something from the corpse? What? Their
It is
spirit?
souls, not corpses.
I have an idea.
Oh
Are you willing
I'm
to try
sorry
to
you
get
have to
with
go
me?
through all this.
Where it fades?
What is the idea?
By choice, so
Over there.
no. I see now.
not your fault.
Each individual red flower is a
Hopefully
soul.
whatever we're trying to do helps.
Which
Not
means the
perhaps
soul
each
has
flower, but the patches.
which means
We're
the
doing
soul
this
has
good.
not passed on. Which means if
Oh,
you
yeah, we'll see
consume
more.
the plant, you consume a soul. Which means the soul is
And
not
to
able
free
to
them
pass
from this
on.
horrible place, right?
You are
The
not
soul is
freeing the
already
soul.
gone.
I think I came over to talk to you, but I
The
can't
soul
remember
is
what
gone?
about.
I don't remember either. You had an idea
Come over here.
that involved us
And
scooting
you
over
didn't
here.
ask me?
Just so
I
you
don't
doesn't
remember
hear
what
in
the
case it
idea
gets
was.
worse.
You
I am
said it was
pretty sure
scooting
I
over
told you
here.
part of this already, how it happened with the Fae.
That was it?
There is
That
some
couldn't have just
kind
been
of,
it.
the more you put it,
No, it had to
You
have
seem
been
pretty
more,
freaked
but you
out
didn't
that
say
we
any
came
more.
over here.
It's
No.
like
targets,
My pebbles.
You only, you only said to scoot over here. You didn't say the rest of the idea.
What we saw is
My pebbles.
if it finds something dying,
I think
it dead, it does not have
Pebbles?
protection,
Sitting,
reaches in,
thinking,
takes the soul,
and there's
rips
lots
it
of
apart,
alcohol here.
and collects the scraps.
No, I just
And then the
can't. It's
flowers fall.
gone.
You cannot eat.
However, today,
Ah,
it tried to take a
do.
living cotton spread from me.
Nope, it's still gone. Hi, how are you
Getting
doing though?
more aggressive,
Oh, no.
or something has changed.
It's not my best
I
day.
mean, we're here now. Might as well say hi.
In any case,
I think a lot's
do
going
not know
on.
what
Because
exactly
if
So,
you
like,
is
maybe a
in the
normal
flower,
conversation might be
what it
nice
uses
for a
for
bit.
them, you can assume
If
the
you wanted
soul
to say
cannot
this.
be recovered.
And just like, I don't know, not be asked about your morals for a bit.
Oh, and it got very upset when I removed the
I apologize that
you know
I don't dare get any closer.
But
No, that's okay. If you've got like cooties or something, I don't want them. And I'll most likely forget you have them. So if you don't social distance, I'll get sick.
Are we not doing the ritual here? Or
That's true.
you know that's not really here.
So,
I just have to think about where I am. And if I'm sitting with a man that is very obviously sick behind bars, I shouldn't try to get too close. He seems really
Well,
that's good logic.
I hope he enjoys being a fucking chair.
Are you a criminal? Are you like being held hostage?
No, I'm in here by choice.
You know you probably have
Oh,
right.
okay.
You correctly deduced that you should keep your distance. Some people aren't as smart. And also, there's a chance I might not be in control of my actions.
Like this?
You're a healer.
Yeah.
We should.
And,
But on the way, I do have
the
some
healer
just cups with you.
I'm sorry. Could you repeat?
So you've got some confidence here.
I asked if you were normally in a cage like this.
Normally, no.
Or is this situation an abnormality?
Can't force it on him.
Very much an abnormality.
That sucks.
I mean, if we did that,
What did you do before this?
what's stopping us from just making people do anything they want?
Before this, I was trying to figure this town out and be helpful where I could. Unfortunately, I acted without thinking and contracted this mess.
That's okay. I think I often act without being able to think. And I'm still okay. So someday you'll be okay too. You just gotta get through this sucky part.
I hope you're right.
As long as you, like, stay clear of him.
Oh, I definitely am. I heard a song about it.
You remember a song?
Too.
Well, that's positive.
You should make the right choice and take the plan.
Actually, 3. 1 came today. But it's rude, so I can't sing it.
Given circumstances, I don't think you could offend me, but I don't want to speak for your friend. And I appreciate your politeness.
I could read the room. I think it'd be impolite.
Maybe a little bit.
But maybe a little funny too. But in like a dark tee-hee kind of way.
A dark, ironic kind of way.
What's funny?
No. Nothing. I do remember, but I don't. We were talking about the 3rd song that came today. You said he was rude.
Well, what's that?
And
Oh. Right.
I'm not gonna do it, it's rude. But in like a dark humor kind of tee-hee way, it could be funny.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Me either.
No, we can
Maybe it's
help
okay
him.
then.
Sure.
What? Sure, what?
Maybe singing it will lift his spirit.
No, I was asking you how we're gonna help. When are we gonna help him? He's sick right now.
I'm not sure.
More healers.
I
But we're
think it
just
depends
sitting.
on when the other people come to try.
You can try and heal them and soothe his pain.
Would that help? Or would he?
It wouldn't
want
stop
me
the
to?
corruption, but it may stop him from hurting
He
as
seems
much.
really spooked up getting close.
Yeah, until whatever it is that's planned is tried, I don't dare let people get close. I don't want to spread this.
Maybe from a distance. Just try and splash him from here.
I splash people.
Yeah.
Ow.
I don't know. It's your magic.
Okay. Let me try.
You have the paper.
Paper. Oh, I do have a paper. Oh, I make bubbles? Wait. I'm getting a weird sense of I've seen this before. Arthur's dead, Arthur's not dead. Don't touch nuts!
I told you.
I was right. Nuts are dangerous.
Yes.
Pulls out an acorn. This is dangerous?
You be careful with that. You be careful with that. It'll make you wet.
Okay, it was a...
But in like the raging river kind of way, I think. My memory's a little dodgy.
Hopefully at some point
Alright,
we can help you with that.
What? Help with what?
I'm sorry, I distracted you. I did not mean to.
Distracted me for what? Was I doing something?
You were looking at a piece of paper.
I was? Where did it go?
Check beside you.
It's in your hand.
Wait, I think I have the paper. No, it was in my pocket. Oh, whoa, is that me? I can make bubbles? Arthur is dead, but is not dead. Whoa, don't touch nuts? I knew nuts were bad. I had a feeling. Don't touch nuts, they'll make you wet.
I will make note of that.
Okay, how am I trying to make a bubble? One second, I gotta roll. Fuck. I have my dice rolling.
You know what? I'll try and help too.
Some good news. We found Lawrence. The circle is currently being drawn, and we should be ready to move out in about 10 minutes. Move him? Yes, to the circle.
Where is this happening?
There's a cave just next to the library, next to the tower. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of many locations here. I'm a little new.
Oh.
It's the cave that Right has a
over by
few
the
crystals
stands.
and
It's a
sand
cave.
things in it. Yes,
To the
yes,
left of the melon
exactly,
cutter.
right by the
I
stands.
need the bubble.
I didn't notice that.
I'm going to push the bubble between the bars and bring the bubble over to you.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna heal
bubble
you,
will-
okay?
I mean, the bars are corroding.
It's just gonna
in
soothe.
case.
Okay.
It might be a little cold. You're gonna see
John,
pretty much
I'm
the
here to
water
ask if you
bubble, like,
have any-
pretty much move over and, like, move on any wounds that you have on your arms or your legs, and it's just gonna bring, like, a lot of soothing coolness and generally just feel good. This was a good idea, I think.
I think
I
so
couldn't
too.
remember I could do this, but this is like
John, eventually when you can
natural.
answer, do any of you guys know his affinity?
Thank you.
They attempted earlier, but I don't think he ever knew how to read his sundial.
Is he lucid enough to actually produce
As
a
she like
sundial right
looks away, the water is gonna drop.
We had it earlier.
A little bit as her concentration.
We attempted to twinkle with it earlier.
My bad.
6 more minutes.
Never apologize for that.
I'm gonna
You
go
did
ahead and
fine.
talk to him if you guys wouldn't mind. You guys mind moving over?
Still a little tricky.
I'm gonna be the one trying to get him over
But
to
I
the
hope
cave.
it helps.
Hold
It'll
on,
be
I
fine.
have to ask him for his affinities first.
What is more you trying to ask me?
Your affinities. We need it to know in order to apply it to the magic circle.
What are my affinities?
You read them on your sundial. Can you produce your sundial? Usually the colors that light up are what your affinities represent.
He's calling for the disbarment.
At least that's how it works for me. Other people, it has other indicators. You would be the only one to know how to read your own.
Heavy topic, which we can discuss later with the
Anything?
So I see what I originally didn't really pay much attention to and just assumed were decorative carvings, but that's a pictograph for the ground, and why would this have pictographs from an old language in my region?
Because only you would be able to read it. It looks different for everyone else. To everyone else who looks upon yours, it looks just like a normal sundial. But to you, it would only make sense to you.
So,
Everyone's is different.
Earth and life.
It reflects you.
What does that mean?
We'll see. Thank you. It's all yours. Excuse me.
I don't have a cow. What are you talking about? Who has the key?
I'll be assisting you.
Just stay at the door just in case.
I gave you the key. Give it to the man.
If you guys wouldn't mind, is the door unlocked?
Okay. No, but I will unlock it.
Could we get up before you?
Yeah, you
Could
should move.
guys let us
We
let
should
us
get out of the way.
get up and move before you start rushing
Probably.
us. Please back up.
Go on.
We were sitting.
We don't want to be in the way of.
Wait,
Sorry.
you are
Don't mean to be in the way.
path. Yeah, just you should.
Before you unlock that, step back a little bit.
Okay.
You guys get back, it'll just be me.
Oh, I don't like the idea.
I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna go in.
I'll go. I'll give you the key.
But I guess like.
Step back.
Everybody out.
Shoves the gate open.
Maybe if I was like.
The lock just kind of crumbles. I owe him a gate.
Shove the gate open.
Understandable.
That was very violent.
My idea was to get you binded, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
Yeah.
What do you
If
have to
you're
bind me
willing
with?
Of course, try. I was just gonna do a rope. That's all.
How far are we going?
I mean, that one got corrupted.
We're going all the way to the cave underneath the teleporter. I'm only doing it with your consent. Turn around for me, please. I know this isn't fun. I'm sorry that you have to deal with this.
Do what you need to do to be safe.
I have the leather.
Of course. Alright. Perfect.
It's just a suggestion, but you should also cover his eyes.
Is that something I should need to do?
I think so. If he can't see people, he can't lose himself.
Do it.
Turn around, please.
You're helping me, not we're working together.
Should be tight enough. Here's the deal. I'm gonna hold the rope on the bindings on the back. Gonna have you kind of walk forward, alright?
Okay.
You're walking in front. Ready? I'll hold you by the shoulder. Going.
Okay. You can keep as much distance and
Everybody out of the way, please.
tell me where I'm going.
Yep, we're keeping people off the streets for you.
They touched him.
Oh. Yo, I don't think you're supposed to be touching it.
Lawrence did something to me, so I should be bound at the moment, magically.
Okay. Take a right. Perfect. Take a left. Perfect. You'll be going straight for a little bit. Move a little more left, actually, just to make sure you don't hit the grass.
Well, might as well respect the property.
Yeah, it's just my own blood used to kill stuff organically at one point. So it's just safe stuff.
That's an interesting
Take a ride.
affliction.
It's a little bit different now, but a little more right.
So I don't believe we've met.
Trench. That's what they go by.
Johnetal. Thank you for helping with this. Hopefully, they accurately told you what you're dealing with.
And I hope so too. Take a left. Take a short right.
How goes the
A little more right. Perfect. Okay, a little bit more right. About to hit the fence. Perfect. Where do you want him?
In the circle.
Alright, you're just walking a little bit further. Take a little bit more to the left. Just walk 2 steps to your left. Perfect. Just stay put. He's blindfolded and he has he's bound by rope on his arms. Give me my poncho back when I'm done, please.
No problem.
Alright, so I can't actually see what's involved.
Everything will be fine, John. This will keep you how you are right now. For now.
Yep. Should be fine.
Okay.
Standing in the circle. Just in case
I'm waiting for the rest of the
Cretius,
mages to get back. And then we can start.
Depends on what you
You
want.
Understood.
shouldn't feel very much pain.
Any shoes? I was wondering if we could.
I will have to sew something into your neck, though.
Take what you
Okay.
want from the
In
store
order to
that
undo
you
the
think
spell,
fits.
the spell,
Send them or make
it
new ones.
keeps
Or we
you
have to make new
exactly how you are right now.
Oh, of course. Do you need anything to protect?
So in order to undo it, we'll have to undo the stitching of the spell, and I'm
just gonna use them all
going to have to
anyway.
physically stitch you. Is that okay?
Thank you so much.
Do what you need to do. Just before you start, make sure the ropes are still solid.
He said there's some shoes in his
I don't wanna flinch.
So, I'll go ahead and go through the ritual with you. That right there is a rune of earth. Since you're earth affinity. Behind you is one of life. Your second affinity. The other 2 are order,
I was thinking the same thing.
because you're going to be using a very powerful order spell.
No, I wouldn't cut him down.
It seems like some kind of jigsaw puzzle you're describing.
Something of the sort. Oh, that's right, you're blindfolded, so you can't even see them. Something like that. But, let me get the, I think people are gathering. Let me get the mages.
Are you Oz's sister? So we can help him better.
Hi, everyone.
What do you need?
More likely that the ritual works.
Things I need. For this first one, I need life, earth, and order affinity mages.
I can supply off.
Do you know your affinity?
Oh. This?
Well, either or.
Alright, you are life.
Life and order, anyone?
Do you know
Life and order.
Life and order? And life and
I
order.
have order and life.
You are life and order?
on the sundial?
More the better.
Then I think they'll need your assistance.
As many as possible. Life, order, earth.
Okay.
Stay on this side for now.
Oh.
Doesn't say anything? No, but that's confusing.
Oh, life, order, and earth, of course, thank you.
Well, that's interesting.
That'll help because he is earth affinity
You
himself.
know how you got
so
water and
that'll help
Mine's
ease the
also blank, but I don't have any
process.
affinities.
Very well.
Well, I'm a doulahan.
You said it was water and life earlier when you looked at it.
Unfortunately, my
So
body is
if it's
lost,
going
and
down,
I'm just ahead now.
I'm sorry.
Alright, here, Ingresius. Tomato.
The corrupted undead.
Me.
What affinities are you?
As in, poor blue-haired girl with no memory, not me as in myself.
I took the cure. I am an undead myself, and I'm one more cleaner pure ones.
I think we'll be fine with just the four
Hence
of
why
us.
I'm not scratching your face right now.
Come on in.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Wait, do you know anything about this?
I don't really know how these
Put
work,
them in?
though.
What affinities are you?
Unfortunately, my affinities are death and fire.
Earth.
So I'm not.
Could you stand at his front? Near the earth rune.
Come on, you got this.
Your life, right? Stand over here by the... Oh, order? Perfect. Come stand by the order rune.
Infected
Just a
undead,
little tired, you know? It's been a long day.
and I'm not infected.
Yeah, it has.
What affinity are
And
you?
order.
Resilient
Perfect. Stand right here.
to the corruption
Thank you for the
than
good work you've done.
you people, but
Miss John.
And, your earth, so please go stand near the front.
I think you've done a lot.
I think
Then it
he
uses
appreciates
your
it.
magic.
Are there a lot of undead here?
Over here?
No, the front. The front. The front. You two both at the front.
as far as I know, it's in the
Perfect.
What is that?
Alright.
Oh, the golem woke up.
Oh, that's a golem.
That's just not for us to deal with. I'm sure it's fine.
Go ahead. Put your hands on the rune for me, on the circle for me.
Very well.
We still haven't found any of my pieces of my body.
The big golem guy stole relic.
It's the same one that dislocated my arm.
Okay, I guess I'll help.
What? Your arm got dislocated?
Luckily, I don't have to say any special words or anything.
I need to stay here.
Just go ahead and channel your magic directly into the circle for me.
This place is kind of fucked up, huh?
Yeah, welcome to the
Make sure these ropes are tight.
purgatory.
Welcome to hell.
John, are you ready?
It's quite hell.
Right as I'm gonna be.
To stop ourselves from going to hell.
Wonderful. I'm going to take this needle and thread now. I'm going to coat it in oil. I'm going to touch the top of your head to keep it steady. Are you ready?
Do it.
Start before you can answer.
I could. I've already been praying. Been praying. A lot. Now it's in their hands. The Lord's hands.
Just like that. Well, thank you all for coming. I've done what I can. Now it's up for you to fight. Thank you very much.
Of course.
I hope this helps.
Yeah. Well, John, would you like to go back to the mausoleum? You're not going to feel any better, but you're not going to feel any worse.
Yeah, I kind of ruined the mausoleum on the way out.
Completely.
That gate isn't gonna lock.
Well, we have a cage. Here.
How
I'm
long?
gonna take your blindfold off.
No, that's pretty new.
So, I,
Did it take someone or what happened?
Alright.
Apparently Relic got kidnapped by a rocket.
Would you like me to lead you to your new home?
sure.
Yeah, they deserve that.
Where am I going?
Alright. It's in the tavern basement. It's in the tavern basement.
I see.
Come on.
Apparently Relic has done something to the coal sprites for years now, and the golem had enough of it.
Ah,
Thought I recognized that
You
voice.
can go ahead and lead the way.
I see.
I'll get the door when we get there.
Good job.
Excuse me,
you required healing, yes?
Did it work?
What is your
We'll
find out in
injury?
the morning.
You may ask
Oh,
the
we had
trader to see.
some dragon stuff.
So Lawrence is here.
Some
Yes,
damage
yes.
from that dragon encounter. Yes.
Sir Lawrence.
If you need me, I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, as a out of 10, I give it probably.
If you want to go catch up with him,
So I recognize some of the voices. Who all was involved in this?
Have you gotten the healing you need?
It's me, Kazu. Greasus Mori, I believe is his name. And
Well, now
Amar,
you're less
I
of
believe.
gold and more of red.
You hear space like laugh the best way a duck can.
This is the one that surprises me.
Longer than some other people. Well, it's a good thing he was there. Just over here. Right on down. I'll get the door for you.
All right.
Right over here is your new home. It's a little smaller, but it's one we've got.
Well,
I wish I could get you in there, but unfortunately I can't.
actually, does that trick work still?
It does still work. The
Haha.
menu trick.
Well, hopefully this is just temporary.
Yes. I'm going to put an arcane lock on here for you.
Good. So I guess now I just shake this off like a cold, or?
No. Like I said, this is a stasis spell. Oh, give me your hands. I'll undo your bindings. Alright.
Thank you.
This is a stasis spell. Your physical appearance, your physical body will not change until we undo it. Until I pull that thread, you'll get no better and you'll get no worse.
Okay.
We're going to figure out how to cure this corruption for you. We're going to undo the spell and then do the ritual to cure you. But this is to buy time until we figure out the rest of the riddle.
Okay. That makes sense.
I'll be honest, John. This is the first time that I've actually felt joy since I've been here.
I mean, I'm happy I could help, but damn if I wish it wasn't through this. But
Lawrence cracks a small smile. Don't tell anyone. They won't believe you.
I suspect you're right. Thank you. The old magics do work, although that's scuffed. Oop. Nope, I broke it. Right, so you bring up the menu, you physically locate, drop the menu, and you're trapped. What time is? Just about end of session. Okay. Hello.
John. You okay?
Well, apparently I'm not going to get any worse, so I'll take that as a positive.
That's good. I think the next step is to figure out what we want to try and test.
Yeah. But hey, at least we figured out a way to halt it. So.
That's good.
Yeah. It's a step forward.
It is. I think this is going to turn out alright.
I think so. Given what I just saw. Yeah.
Arthur. Miss Blue.
I'm in a cage. That's so sad.
No. In this case, it's good.
Do you need to be in the cage?
I think it's a safety thing. We're kinda in the unknown. If what Lawrence has said is accurate, then I'm not going to progress. But, like I said, this is the unknown, so shouldn't take unnecessary risks. And when we start the next step, the first thing he has to do is break the seal he's put on me. Things could get interesting then, so I think for the moment, this is for the best. Even if it looks kind of horrific.
Your willpower is commendable. You managed to hold on to your sanity for this long. I've seen people trying to attack people after moments of being corrupted.
True.
It wasn't solo effort.
I was saying to...
Happened to have some people, granted insisting, but it's a good thing you did. So, thank you.
Well, no need to thank me. While I did help, there's only so much of the burden I can bear. You did most of the heavy lifting.
You kept a light on, though, so...
Always.
It's always nice to have something to aim towards.
I agree.
That?
How are you both doing?
Doing okay.
Did you ask?
How are you?
I am.
Don't know if you remember, but thank you for earlier.
Remember what?
You helped.
Good job.
You gave me a moment of calm. It was much appreciated.
Oh, and I'm glad I could help. I guess I was just wondering about something I heard today. If things get hard, what's the point?
The point
Or
of
if someone won't remember, what's the point? Or someone gets sick, and you have to hurt someone to get better, what's the point? I guess I'm just not sure.
I think the point might be to find another solution. Like John has. John could have used the soul to get better, but instead he's decided to forge on a path where he didn't have to do that, and I think it's going to make it better for all of us. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
I think the point of doing
I do
anything is
hope
whatever
we
you
get
say it
better.
is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Very wise, Arthur.
What do you mean?
Oh, you just have great wisdom, good advice. You're really good at doing things. You're incredibly intelligent. You're strong. You're just a great person.
He protects us.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I just know.
I'm sure he's protecting us in more ways than we realize.
Hmm.
I just try my best for
Well,
everyone.
I know one thing. If I'm following Arthur, I should follow him.
That sounds a very good thing to do.
Mm-hmm. It's the same with both of you. And I guess you too, but not to touch you.
yeah, I wouldn't say blindly follow me. Clearly, my decision making is not the best at times.
Yeah,
But I
you were
appreciate the
very-
sentiment. Hope I can live up to it.
You don't have to
So
be
far, so good.
super smart or remember things well or be super strong either. You just have to try to be a good person. And I think I don't exactly remember everything in the details, but you chose something trying to do right. It's just that I'm getting. So, if you're trying to do something good out of good intentions, you're a good person. And I like good people. It's like Arthur's good. Sarah's good. Lucine's good. I hope I'm good too.
Of course you are.
You are.
I don't
Without
know.
a doubt.
I'm forgetful. And there's a troubled past, it seems, with that. Maybe I'm trouble.
You haven't been trouble to us.
Maybe I'm a bad guy. I'm like a fighter. We were talking about this earlier.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think they could make a
Only
paladin?
bad.
Hmm?
Only bad to one person.
No.
No? Okay.
Oh. Oh.
I think they could.
At least not as they are.
Someone.
Would you excuse me for a moment? My headset's about to die.
Take your time.
Someone important. Clearly not important enough for them to be gone. I have all the important people
Also-
with me right now.
If you're questioning the choice you made, any righteous action will always have the full support of the church. That's why we're always here.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the right people are deciding what righteous is.
I couldn't really say. I just can feel it.
Yeah. It's like the warm fuzzies.
A really good way to put it.
While I may not agree with the action all the time, I think as long as you stay true to your convictions, you always have our support. And you've been doing that.
I appreciate that.
What if your convictions is like bad things, though?
Then we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
I see. Why were we talking about bridges? I'm really confused now.
We weren't.
Oh, okay.
Should we add more things to your notes?
Huh?
Check your pocket.
What's in my pocket? She's gonna pull out the sundial and the paper. I have 2 things. I don't know what that is. Oh! I make bubbles!
Yes, you do.
There is the next no, he's alive and... Don't touch nuts! They'll make you wet.
Good to know.
Not in a good way. Why did I look at that?
We should add more things to it.
Oh, do you want that?
No, you hold on to it for now.
What should we add?
We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
If you both are tired, you can head back to the church. I'm probably gonna sleep down here.
Yeah. Should probably head back. The
Probably.
chair's kind of freaking me out.
You're not the only one freaked out by it.
I don't like it. Why didn't we take
I
him
don't
to
like
the
it either.
church? Why is he gonna sleep down here?
The church doesn't have this cage.
That's
Dang
true.
it. Arthur's really strong.
Are you restrained?
Not anymore.
He could scratch me when I grab the cage.
I mean, would he?
I don't know. Should I take the chance?
I don't know.
I don't think I would. But there's also
I
the
could
chance
sit in the
that
bubble while we walk.
a night down here won't be so bad. It's nicer than the mausoleum. And at the moment, I think I'll actually
You think
sleep.
so?
Yeah,
Where's the stress pillow?
it's okay. Oh,
It
I
got
don't know.
wet.
I think it's at the church. I guess we'll be safe.
I'll just be back first thing in the morning.
Should go.
Be well, and thank you.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring you food and anything. You need anything now?
No, I think at the moment, I just want to sleep. And that feels
Okay.
really good, to want to sleep.
It's a good sign. Probably not in as much pain as before either.
No, that's calmed down. I can kind of focus again. This is good progress.
Yeah, okay.
Spooky chair.
Enjoy your night.
I'm gonna leave the spooky chair alone.
If you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
I know where you'll be, but
Of
keep your
course.
charges safe. Just doing that. checking my Discord. No looky. I am super creepy right now, shoved in here. They get better if I... No. And actually, that's session, so I'm going to respawn. Respawn, stop standing right up on my subwoofer. Ugh. Arg. Am I in the floor? Why am I in the floor? Weird. Okay, I'm pretty pleased with how that came out.
You
Evo
need
knows
a
his shit.
bandage there, friend?
Oh, I think it's gonna take at least 2 band-aids. Preferably the ones with smiley faces on them.
That's fair. That's a hell of a session for you, eh?
Yeah. But hey, the town's trying to figure out an alternate solution. I am all for this.
Hell yeah. No, I love it. It's a great narrative.
Great narrative. I've had some cool conversations come out of it. This is good.
I agree. A lot of people are thinking outside of the box.
So now I get to wait till next session to find out if we actually accomplish it.
Hell yeah.
Or I get to go on a rampage through the town and see how much of it I can corrupt. You know, one or the other.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna AFK. I gotta use the bathroom real bad.
And on that note, I am going to end stream. So hopefully next time I'll have the streaming working better. And see how things go from there.